Athletes should be given some form of compensation. I'll say it that way. I think each year that they have moved on to the next class, grade, certain number of units, whatever matrix you would like to use for it, I think that money should go in a pot. And at the end of that year, should they leave the school for whatever reason, it's theirs. They take it, they move on. If they stay their entire 4 years, they get that money and possibly a bonus for getting their degree, because the university gets to use that individual likeness, name, everything about that individual for the duration. Roy Williams, North Carolina coach, received bonuses in the neighborhood of $900,000 from winning the national championship. And those players get the honor of saying, I won a national championship, which is great. Don't get me wrong, I'll take a national championship any day of the week. But he was given a monetary compensation for winning it. They're given a pat on the back, a ring that they may or may not lose at some point, and their name will be may or may not be etched anywhere. That trophy sits at the school. It does not sit at the student athlete's house. That trophy will bring them nothing later on in life. And so if we understand the value in compensation by giving it to the coaches, what are we giving the student athletes?
That people are able to work and earn money, so why not us be able to earn money from the school? Because at the end of the day, we're pretty much their liability. We're bringing in money for them. We're bringing in revenue for them. That's what we're supposed to do. That's our job. And right now, they say they pay us or whatever, scholarship money, whatever that is, a stipend that we get every month, which is about what, depending on your cost of attendance, some schools get more than others, but specifically for ASU, we get like $1,100, $1,200, but you got to add in rent. So you take away rent right now. Let's take away rent. So that's $800 for me specifically. So I have $400 left, and then I have to pay for my phone bill, which is $50. I have a Go phone. This is not like a normal cell phone. Most people have their parents pay for their cell phone, most of my teammates, because they can't afford that. And if you have a car, then you have to pay for insurance, which is $90. Not necessary, but you're still going to have to find some sort of transportation, which will be $30 to $60 a month. So you're already taking away, $800, and then you got $50, and then you got another, let's say $50. So there's $900. So you have $300 left for food, and then you got 30 days in a month. That's roughly $10. What? $10 a day to eat. You have $10 a day to eat. You think that's enough to feed yourself? That's definitely not enough. And let's not take into effect they give you clothes, but what if you want to go out? What if you run into an unknown expense that comes up where something happens and you need to help somebody out, or you run out of food. You run out of food at your house. Because there is places like Costco and stuff like that, but what if you run out of food at your house and you need to you go out with your friends and you go pay $20 for a meal? Then you're really short on meals for however many days, and if you're independent, that's not enough money. You're not going to have enough money, and That's where FAFSA comes into play. But at the end of the day, FAFSA is very helpful, but it's not enough. It would be nice to have another $200, $300, $400 a piece. I'm not asking. A lot of us aren't asking, like, when we say, oh, we should be paid, we're not asking for like millions of dollars. That's not. We get that. It's not expected. But when you do bring in billions for college athletics in general, and you're on TV, and your coaches are getting paid millions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars, it would be nice to have a couple extra hundred each month, a couple, maybe another thousand each month, to help pay for whatever you're doing.